So I'm sorry to miss the start, guys. I'm just gonna have to live without it. I can clip the start, the last, like, I guess 5 minutes so I can watch quality. Is it up now? There we go. Oh, in the wall! Oh, two cars in the wall hard! Was that a lone mouse into the wall? Or that was Felix, I believe. I can't tell. I think it was Dan, and I definitely did. They go in the Trident went off. A lone mouse, I think it was a lone mouse that went into the wall. So, multiple cars. It was a lone mouse and De La Goat. Meanwhile, it's Dervas. But what happened to Ye-Boy? I didn't even see what happened to him while I was trying to restart the stream. Ye-Boy John is now down in 4th place, and it's now is that a virtual safety car or is that a full safety car? It looks like a virtual. VSC is out. We never see full safety cars here in F2. It's very rare. But down here we go. It's Dervas leading from DJ Llama in 2nd. Trainman has a crazy start from 5th to 2nd. Sorry, 5th to 3rd, I should say. It's gone up 2 places. I read the wrong thing. Down a place for Ye-Boy John. Graham Crackers are now pitting for Graham Crackers. He's had enough of this tyre. Does he have damage or something? Can't see from this angle. Damage for Graham Crackers. That's such a shame. Did he make contact? Oh, he hit the wall, he said on the radio. Oh, what? No, Day the Goat is staying out with no front wing. I don't know what he's doing. Hoping the safety car comes out, maybe, in the Trident. But he is now up to 6, so maybe this will actually end up paying dividends for him in this race if he does get a lucky safety car, taking a big risk here. Or maybe he just missed the pit lane, I don't know. We'll have to see. DRS has been enabled, the cars go once again. DJ Llama in 2nd is 9/10 behind Dervas in 1st. That was a very quick VSC with very little warning. DJ Llama has damage on the front wing, I just noticed. So Dervas in the perfect position there to capitalize and maybe win this race. So DJ Llama looking for his first career win in F2. He won on the track in Spa. Can he get his first actual win on F2? A yellow flag's right, big accident. I think that's Day the Goat has crashed. He's gone off straight off the corner there. I believe that's turn 5. It is. He's gone off the track and he rejoins in the Trident in 6th place with no front wing still. Didn't get any more damage. He's lucky not to have retired there. Keep an eye on him as he's trying his best to trundle around. Yeah, flags right again. Is that... Oh no, it's... Oh, Trainman from 3rd place has lost it. He's gone deep into the corner, it looks like, at the hairpin. That's cost him dearly. Purple middle sector for DJ Llama. Meanwhile, Day the Goat is out. Did he crash on purpose? Probably not. I think he just had no front wing, didn't know what to do with it. No safety car for now. There he is in the wall. And he's out. Such a shame for Graham Crackers. Meanwhile, Dervas off the track as it looks like DJ Llama's taking the lead. I didn't see what happened. It's so annoying not being able to see what's going on. There's so much going on, it's hard to keep track of. Wow, and CB literally just cursed the other day to go in the chat as he said Dave can do it if I can win the damage he can, and then he crashed out right after he said that. Very funny. Dervas in 2nd place, chasing down the lead once again on DJ Llama. He looks to be the fastest car on track at the moment. But remember, Dervas hasn't got any damage and will now get a good frame of reference as to where to be on the track. With a huge 8.8 second lead over Felix, though, in his first F2 race driving for ART, he is now trying to pull away from down in 4th who I don't think has any damage, I can't tell. Meanwhile, is that Ye-Boy John? Trainman pits for a new front wing as Ye-Boy John has a purple final sector. So John looks to be one of the fastest cars on track. With a safety car, all could change in this race. Good to corner left from Dervas, who's still chasing down DJ Llama in 1st. It's a battle for the lead between the Invicta of Dervas and DJ Llama, looking for his first career victory here in F2 and in NPL in general. There's 2 pole positions in F1. There's, I think, 5 in a row in F2. The record, of course, in the series. Ever since he joined in Miami, he's gotten a pole in every single race he's started. Now, sorry, no, CB. Yeah, he did in Canada. It's 4 races in a row for DJ. CB broke that streak, and then, yeah, what's that? Dan. Oh, he broke the front wing on a safety car. Virtual safety car's out. Once again, there's chaotic race here in F2. DJ Llama needs to slow down for the Delta if he doesn't want to get a penalty. I hope everyone is paying attention to Delta so that I don't see any drive-throughs, because we've seen it before. Last time out in Canada, we saw Trainman get a VSC under the virtual safety. Get a drive-through under the VSC. Not good for his race. He's currently last. Ye-Boy John in 5th place, chasing down Dan in 4th. He's 27 seconds behind him. Dan will have to pit though for a new front wing under VSC, which will give him a slight cheap pit stop. This could actually help him, you know, in this race. But given that the only other compounds that can be used are, I believe, the super soft tyre, it's not very good for Dan. And Dan was very unlucky with that VSC as the VSC ends as he's coming through, and DJ Llama has pulled away huge amounts of time on Dervas, who's Just being very careful not to speed on the VSC. He's now over a second behind DJ Lama. That's not what he needs in his charge for the race lead. But DJ Lama has damage, so we'll have to see how this race lead picture goes. Down with an awful pit stop because F2 pit stops are shit. And there goes John into fourth once again. He will now chase down Felix to the best of his ability. This, though, is great for the championship. Both DJ Lama and Dervas will now try to get many points on Ivo John in fourth. He has an almost impossible challenge to get up to third place out of Felix. See though, Dano coming out of the pit lane only now. Come out in 7th place. Or is he side by side with Alomas, who had to take avoiding action there as he came onto the track. Dan is right in front. There's 2 lap pressure tyres than Alomas, which could make a difference. There's Riley now stays behind with the DRS. Isn't close enough to make a move, I don't believe. And DJ Lama now extending his lead. Just needs to be patient. This race is his, and will get his first career win here on the streets of Singapore. Almost hit the wall on the inside there as he's leading the way. Dervas there in second, chasing him down still. Losing time though, 2.1 seconds the gap now between the top 2 in this race. Third place Felix, 11 seconds off of second. Ivo John is closing him in pretty rapidly. This is Felix's first race in F2. He's probably not used to these cars and the braking zones that are quite strange in F2. DJ Lamas, that's the fastest lap of the race. Okay, so CB, basically my stream didn't work in the first lap for about half the lap, and also qualifying as well. DJ got pole for the first time in his career in F2, and the first lap was pretty straightforward at the front. I believe while I was trying to restart the stream, something happened to Yipo. I didn't see what that was, but the gap is pretty big because all the cars who were at the front had damage in instance in the midfield, and I have a clip of the start so I can show you what happened. Fastest lap. John now goes a 1:42.3. Now, the fastest car on track. He gained 2 seconds last lap on Felix. He's really gaining time. At this rate, he could actually catch up to him by the end of the race without a safety car. We'll see. But Felix now continuing to lose time on the cars in front, which doesn't seem to quite have the pace of the cars in front of him. But this is his first race in F2, and he is running in a podium position on debut. I can check actually. I've got the settings right here. Yes, they are on increased. Oh no, they're on standard. That makes sense. They're on standard. Damn it, John. Anyway. Yeah, the safety car would have come out if it was on increase, but because it's on standard, it is now... Oh, speaking of, Alomas is pitting. He's now last of the running order. Of course, Day the Goat crashed here in his return to F2 for Trident. Shame for him. But it is DJ Lama leading the way. Dervas in second place. He is actually slowly starting to gain once again now on DJ. Has he got more damage, or is he just losing time? He almost hit the wall there. I think he did. As DJ's really pushing on here in front of the field, trying to pull a gap here on second place Dervas. He looked pretty fast in the Invicta, but not quite as fast as DJ Lama. Yeah, flags are out. Is that one of the Campos cars? It is Trayman. He's gone into the wall, I think, or at least gone deep into turn 6, maybe even turn 7. Not sure which one it is. I don't know if they count that King on the back straight as a turn. Regardless, though, he's got... has he got damage? I'll have to see. Looking to check the front wing now. He may have some damage on the left side. He does have both sides. No plates on that car, so not good for him. Although, no that one. This looks to be a pretty boring race so far in terms of the gaps between the cars. The closest gap is about the first, but there's still 2 seconds between them. The second closest gap is about fourth. There's an 8.5 second gap between Ground Crackers and Ivo John. He's in fourth place. Ground Crackers in fifth. Alexis there in third place, still now 15 seconds off the lead. Ivo John, though, is closing in rapidly on Felix. He wants to get his first career podium on debut, much like CV did at Miami. Looking to see what he can do there. Dervas is 2.3 seconds behind DJ Lama in first, and is now losing time in this twisty technical section where the wheel that DJ Lama uses will pay dividends as he's coming upon a lapped car. This is a lone mouse in the dams. He's going to get lapped anytime now. Not good for him in this race. Crazy that he's already being lapped. Not the best day here for a lone mouse, unfortunately. But Dervas, though, keeping that gap pretty consistent. With strategy being involved, we could see a change of lead if the strategy call for DJ Lama is the wrong one. He needs to make sure he selects not to change front wing damage on his car, which doesn't look too severe. It's just the end plate on the left side of the car. Should make it more difficult to turn through left-hand corners. Thankfully, this is an anti-clockwise track, so that shouldn't be much of a difference. Dervas there in second place. Yeah, the F2 cars are very nice to drive. Felix enjoying himself here. Dervas, who's trundling around in third place, and a very handy race he's having so far. Dervas, though, continues on his charge for the lead. Let's look down further in the field. Dan, let's have a look at the gaps between the drivers. 3 places for Felix with that start. Getting a bit lucky with the cars he ran in, but he did make some mistakes on the first lap. Dan has also gone 3 places from starting last, having crashed in qualifying, and he's crashed in the race, but he still managed to go up 3 places for a pretty good 6th place finish as of right now. Crackers keeping Eagle modest though. Modest, I should say, as he's 9 behind the downfall. So is closing in on Felix rapidly now. A gap as the gap continues to extend here. His first race, not used to these F2 cars, not quite the pace of the front running cars, but still looks pretty good here. Debut. Meanwhile, Dervas 2.2 seconds off the lead. No progress being made. Meanwhile, DJ Lama getting a clear from Alone Mouse. Will Alone Mouse get out of the way? Looks like he won't. Oh no, and oh no! And DJ Lama's crashed out. Safety car. And that's so lucky there for DJ Lama, who needed that safety car. After crashing, I think, just about take the lead. And that will be during the pit window, so if they pit the super softs, they will easily get to the end of the race. He braked way too late heading in there. I think he must have missed his braking point because Alone Mouse in front of him did, who was trying to lap. Oh, he almost crashed out of the race there. He needs to be more careful than this. DJ Lama there almost crashing out of the race entirely during the safety car there. Change the front wing and will still be second. He's so lucky he had that huge gap to Felix in third. Because if he didn't have that, he would definitely be way down the order now. Safety car, but he's still second. DJ Lama, despite crashing and causing the safety car, is still in second place. This could actually prove to be very helpful. Now his pace should be even quicker. And Alone Mouse will not get lapped, so he's going to be rubbing his hands together as he has now got a chance to make up places on the restart. Big Trainman is 7th. Dan in 6th. 5th place for Groundcrackers will now pit himself. Oh, he's got. Yeah, you have to use the different compound, don't you, Dan? Have you used both compounds, Dan? Dan has made 1 stop. Oh, Dan got a 10-second time penalty for speeding by 1 km an hour. That's so unlucky for Dan then. That's going to ruin his chances. He could pit again under safety car. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. That wasn't his pit stall. Anyway, Dan could maybe... Oh, hi, Fabian. Fabian has joined the stream. Welcome to the stream. Dervas leading the race. Dan now has a 10-second time penalty. He could serve it if he pits again under safety car, which would be a good idea, to be honest. This will be a very, very, very long safety car because it's Singapore. Longest lap time of the season, besides... In fact, I think it is the longest lap time of the season, even longer than Spa, because it's such a tight and twisty track. I mean, they're in like the low 140s. Actually, no, that's not true. Yeah, you're right, Dan. This is definitely not as long as Spa. Yeah, F1 Spa times. That's like F1 quality time Spa. Yeah, no, okay, so this track is almost... In terms of how long the race will take to finish, this was absolutely the longest race because it's a long lap time, and there's 17 laps at this track, quite a lot. So, should be an interesting race. Alone Mouse though, it's 7th. Dervas then. It's leading the way. DJ Lama should be fine. Wish I could see what strategy everyone was on. I think, yes. Top 2 are both on Super Softs, so too is Felix. John. Groundcrackers, Dan is on Super Softs, but now he can pit for Softs, which will much better get to the end of the race. He will be very slow on the restart, but it will come back into his favour towards the end of the race, much like Austria. Yeah, so you can go back onto Softs if you have a spare set, and also serve your penalty. No, you've only done... Wait, you start the race on Super Softs. Then you use Softs again when you pitted, and then you pitted for Super Softs. So you... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, go on to Softs. Yeah. If you sped again, that would be so fucking funny, right? Thankfully, Dan can pit probably. And you might just about get ahead of Riley in 7th place. We'll see. But he doesn't have to make a pit stop, so... Oh, Riley's struggling for traction there. This could be pretty close, actually, between these two. Has Dan's penalty ended yet? Yeah, okay, so it looks like Riley will get ahead, but he will also at least be in 8th place, Dan. Sorry, 7th even, because Trainman is in 8th at the moment. So Dan, having a torrid day once again here, has got probably the biggest advantage. Actually, he's gone back onto his old super softs. That probably wasn't a good idea. Oh, Dan has got another 10-second time penalty for crossing the pit lane line. Dan, rules are rules. I assume you unpause as you came out the pit lane. Dan, just pit for... Oh, never mind, don't. Anyway, Sid's going this lap, Dervas leading, DJ Lama in 2nd, Felix in 3rd. John is back in the picture. He could have a chance to win this race. He was the fastest car on track before, so this could be a very, very interesting end to the race here. Your championship leader, Boy in 4th, Groundcrack is in 5th, Alomas is in 6th place, still catching up to the front of the field. I don't think he will by the time the race restarts. It could be pretty close. He's going to have to use up a lot of his tyres to get up there. John is going... Oh, Chairman just crashed into the safety car. Anyway, let's watch the front of the field. Dervas restarts and he is now leading. DJ Lama will try and get his slipstream though as he heads down the straight. Can E-Boy get past Felix on the restart? Whoa, he braked very early, did Felix, and E-Boy almost had to go off the track there to avoid him. There would have definitely been contact between those two. I think Felix is not used to the braking zones of the F2 cars. Meanwhile though, saying there's a yellow flag out, but I think it's just my game being broken again. Here comes DJ with a freshly prepared front wing, chasing down Dervas. E-Boy John now on the inside of Felix has now gotten 3rd place and will chase down the leaders now for a 3-car lead fight. This could be a very barnstorming end to the race. Felix though, right behind him still. And Dan just spun and Dan continues to have a bad day here. I'm not enjoying F2 today. Oh, and DJ looks so much faster than Dervas at this stage with those new tyres. Actually, E-Boy lost a little bit of time there to DJ in that section and to Dervas, but I think he could definitely catch up to them very soon. Oh, he's trying everything he can. He tries to make a move there. He thought better of it. Trying to set up a nice exit. Dervas struggling for traction as he comes off the corner. DJ's right behind him now, and E-Boy John is now within that DRS range because DJ didn't go for a dive on where he probably could have, to be honest. May not have been the best move. I guess it's supposed to be patient, given that he crashed before from braking too late. Groundcrack is down inside of Felix. He spins and crashes into the wall head-on. On the exit of the corner, that's such a shame for Felix. In ARC, I don't think that would be an issue. He's got broken front wing on the right side of the car, but given how far back Alomas is, I think he's fine. Dan only just coming out the pit lane as the leaders come towards him. Speaking of, top 3 are covered by 0.2 of a second. What on earth is this? A crazy race here in F2. At Singapore, as fast as that goes to E-Boy with a 141.6. Looks like he is the fastest car on track, but it's so close here between the top 3. It's going to have to be down to DJ getting past Dervas. He should have a chance with the DRS on this lap being enabled. On the exit, he has way better traction than Dervas coming off the corner. Is he going to try and go around the outside? Not probably the best move. Goes for a switchback, and he gets it, and has DRS. This is a great move here from DJ. Yellow flags are out. Has Dan gone off again? Yes, he has. He spins around. He's going to get lapped here at this rate. Meanwhile, Dervas having to defend from E-Boy. To the outside he goes. He's going to go for it. Dan retires. Did he crash, or did he simply just retire from there? I think he's retired. As E-Boy with a great move around the outside into second. That was a fantastic move for Dervas. And purple first sector there for John as he's chasing down DJ Lama now for first. This is the same dynamic we had at Spa, where it is E-Boy John versus DJ Lama for the race win. Can Dervas stay in touch with the leaders? It's going to be a big question to be answered at this stage of the race. He's still 8 tenths behind the top 2. And it's very close here at the front. We're not the best exit there though for E-Boy John. DJ Lama prioritising his exits. He's going to have the pressure piling on here as he leads the way for Rodin. Purple sector there. Oh, John went in very deep. So did DJ, in fairness. Dervas losing time, just has DRS. That's very lucky for him, but he's losing time. It's not quite as fast as the top 2 under normal conditions. But it's very close. Very close to the pace of him. He's putting the corner pretty much there was John. That's pretty dodgy there. as he comes off the corner, and he's right behind DJ Lam. He looks so much faster in this final sector than everyone else. It's a big exciting factor here. Fastest lap of the race over DJ, who's pulled away a little bit here on Yubo John on this lap. John, it's going to be a ding-dong battle for the race win here with just 6 laps remaining. It is DJ Lama versus E-Boy, as Dervas slowly starting to fall away, but he's still close enough where if they make contact, he has a chance. And this looks like the and there goes John to the inside. Can he make a move? They're side by side through the corner, purple first sector there, and it's side by side now in the middle sector between DJ and E-Boy John. Does he go for a switchback? He hasn't got the traction to do so. DJ Lama with a great placement there. This is bringing Dervas right back into the fight as they go side by side. Is that contact with the wall? Did DJ Lama just hit the wall there on the outside? I think I saw some front wing end plate coming off there. Oh, there's contact. They crash, and they crash heavily. E-Boy John's missing a front wing, and Dervas could take the win now. Oh no, what on earth happened there? Contact there between the 2 race leading cars, and I thought that might happen, and now Dervas has a chance to win. Gets the switchback on the car with no front wing, and now he will take the lead again. What a race here in Singapore. And DJ Lama actually still has a chance to win if he can close back up to Dervas. But this completely takes E-Boy John out of the picture. DJ Lama to the outside. Hasn't got DRS actually on either of these cars. But John, will he send a move on Dervas? I think he should, to be honest. He won't. And he's gonna go off the track. DJ is gonna, contact, he hit him. Oh man. I think that was fair enough. I think DJ should have been more careful, to be honest. That was his own fault. But now he has damage. No, he should have expected the fact because he's got a fucking front wing. He can't exactly just go any faster. I think that was a bit stupid, but it's okay. What's up? Oh, it looks like you can get to the end and still take 5th if you don't pit, so don't pit. John, we'll have a look after the race at whose fault that was, but that's ruined E-Boy John's race. The other flags are out as a lone master's gone off. He's broken his entire front wing. How is that not a safety car? You must think if increased safety cars were on, we would have had one by now. From many instances in this race, besides the one with DJ Lama. I said besides the one with DJ Lama, listen then. DJ Lama then in second. What happened? Basically, E-Boy John was on the inside. I think DJ just turned it on him, to be honest. He did deserve space on the inside. Pretty hard to judge though. I think he expected he'd back out, but he didn't. And he had every right to do that. So I think that will be a penalty for DJ. We'll have to see. But it's not over actually. If he can get in the lead and pull away, which at this rate he has got the pace to do so. Despite his front wing damage that he now has from that contact with E-Boy John. He could still get this. Meanwhile, Groundcrackers out of nowhere quietly has gotten himself into 3rd place. Groundcracker seems to be some kind of dark horse this season. He's been really fast in F2, gotten several podiums, and looks like another one's coming his way. Just from staying calm, staying out of trouble, he's managed to get his Campos into 3rd place while his teammates down in 6th. This would be one of the best points hauls for their team all season long. As Red Trainman now in 6th place, chasing down John, but I think he'll have the pace to get ahead. Looks like John will get 4th away from Felix once again, who's having a great debut here despite the front wing damage he has. And DJ Lama there, in time now, 2 seconds off the pace. He will do what he's done. Oh no, yellow! Felix gone off the track, and E-Boy John had to make avoiding action there, and he does get the place. Same for Felix, braked a little bit too late it looked like. Maybe he locked up, I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, he did lock up. Did he lock up the rears? Oh, and John, as he probably deserves to be honest, because I've seen him cut that corner a lot, has now got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting, but it won't make a difference at this rate. There is DJ then, chasing down Dervas. Looks like Dervas will get his 2nd win of the season. What a crazy race he's done here at Singapore. Groundcrackers could well get 2nd with the penalty coming DJ Lama's way potentially. 10-second penalty given the amount of damage that gave to John. We'll see how that goes in the stewards after the race. But for now, all DJ can do is try and pull away from Groundcrackers and try and close in on Dervas. At this rate, I think his damage is too severe for him to do that. So I think DJ just needs to stay cool, keep his car on the track while he can. Dervas, I think, just running quite deep there, if I'm not mistaken. No, but he did lose a little bit of time there to DJ on the exit of the corner. There's something wrong with DJ Lama's car. He's losing a huge amount of time. No, but it's the straights where he's losing time to Dervas. He's had this issue before, but like this is even worse than usual. He's losing about 2/10 on small straights. Yeah, look, he's losing it again. This probably would not make a difference to the straight line speed that much. It would be in the corners where he loses that time. And he's getting better exits too, so I don't know what's going on there with the DJ. Just seems to not have any, just very draggy setup, it looks like. Heading through the final corner. Yeah, it might be sideboard damage for DJ, I don't know, because he's not talking in the chat, he seems to never do so. It was a good hit. He did hit the side of the car. You got a better angle, you said. If John wants to investigate that, which I'm sure he does, then you can submit it. I think you should, by the way, Dan, please don't get in the habit of submitting clips for incidents that aren't involving you. It's not really your business to do that. Because if they want it to be investigated, then they can just say it. It's fine if... Okay, if it's an incident that's already being investigated and you want to add your clip, that's fine. But if you just add a clip into the chat that's not being investigated because no one asked, then that's just unfair. Which you've done before. I just wanted to bring that up. Someone has mentioned that to me. I forgot who it was. But yeah. Anyway, Dervas leading. Looks like he's going to win with 3 laps remaining. No battles on track. The only battle that was going on, the very heated battle between John and DJ Lama, that continues throughout the season. They had a great battle at Spa where it was DJ that came out on top on the track. We had a penalty for corner quitting after he went straight on at the chicane, which did actually cost him the win there when he got too aggressive. And once again, being too aggressive has cost DJ Lama the win. He may, though, at this rate, still get second, even with the penalty. So we'll see if he can pull away that extra 2 seconds on ground crackers. At this rate, he can. Alomas keeping him on this in 8th, so 7th place. He is chasing him down. Bam is out of the race. He crashed out loud. Again, as Felix, struggling with the damage, is actually going to have to battle with Trainman at the end. This could be a battle developing. Trainman could get his career best finish 5th. I think it is, at least. I'm not sure. It probably has gotten better given the early races would have had less people, but we'll see. Probably everyone, because it is really bad tyre wear on the Super Soft. I think the pit stop window was a bit later for the Super Soft because it's in Singapore and softs would have been a much better time than Super Soft at this track. CB, if you want to watch the incident between them, just rewind the stream. Oh no, and Felix, who had a chance to stay ahead of Trayman, will have no chance, as he's now gone into the barrier and lost the whole front wing now. He may as well pit because he can still get out of Alone Mouse, and he will probably lose his risk of crashing out of the race entirely. Evo John, meanwhile, got the fastest lap of the race the last lap with a 1 minute 40.8, was that? Let's have a look. Try to look at the details. Yes, 140.8. That is 2 tenths faster than DJ Lama's fastest lap of the race, which he set earlier on the restart, the lap after the restart. DJ Lama, though, lost all chances there to take this race victory when he smashed into a certain boy John. But John, it is still there. Actually, fun fact, in terms of position changes, the only changes to position as of right now is Groundcrackers and John, who've swapped places. Other than that, only the cars that have retired have changed positions. Everyone else is where they started, despite this crazy race. Dervas is first where he started, so is DJ, so is Trainman in 5th, so is Felix in 6th, so is Lomas in 7th. I did not expect that in this race after what we saw at the start. So, just all the chaos has actually evened the field out, somehow. Meanwhile, Dervas has a commanding lead here. Lomas is actually gaining on DJ in 2nd. He has a right to unlap himself. He's on fresher tyres, makes sense, but might be problematic for DJ. Six lap tyre delta will make a huge difference, so I think Alomas should get past DJ so that DJ can let Alomas go after Dervas in front, because he is a lot faster, and yes he does let him pass. This could prove very helpful actually for DJ, as Alomas will likely now close in on Dervas. Braking very early though is Alomas. He needs to brake later if he wants to go any faster. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to coach him. I'm going to judge every mistake Alomas makes. Brake too late, turn too late, so turn too much, hit the wall. Not quite ideal, and he crashed again, and he's out! Right as I said that, he's out of the fucking race, with 2 laps remaining. Are you driving on wheels, Bradley? Oh, that's why you were so shit. I'm joking. Anyway, it's good. It takes a while to get used to, you know. Considering you just got it, you're actually doing pretty well, so... You're already pretty much on par with your controller pace, so... Riley. Yellow's out. Is that train man? It is. He's gone off again. He keeps doing that. I don't know how he's gone so far off the track. He's using ABS up. Oh shit. Dervas won the race. I didn't fucking notice. Dervas wins the Singapore Grand Prix. I swear there was another lap to do. And DJ Lama finished as second, and despite, I think he'll get a 10-second time penalty, even if he did, he still finished second. The Graham Crackers comes home in third. D-Boy John with a great comeback will stay in 4th place, despite his penalty. Comes home in 4th, not the day he wanted. Coming around the final corner, he's got a 40-second gap to Trayman, which is why he's showboating a little bit as he comes across the line. He crosses the line, gets 4th. NP Motorsport. This, I think, is the best points haul for Campos all season. They've got 3rd and 5th here for the team. Very good points haul for Campos. They'll get the 2nd most points of any team. Actually, they get tied most points with Invicta, actually, if my calculations are correct. Both got 25 points today. So a very good day for Campos. Shame for DJ Lama to not win the race. Shame for D-Boy John to not win the race as well. You are a bit late, Chosen, sorry to say. Very good race though, if you want to rewatch it. The start of the race and the qualifying I'll upload later separately. Train race with 5th place, great race from Trainman. Here comes Felix on debut. Not a bad performance at all, must be said. Done a very good lap at the moment too. We could see if he could get a fastest lap here on the final lap. It's very plausible. So great grip, look at that. Oh, bit of a wiggle on the exit of the corner. Heading down the straight. Through the final corner. Yeah, he's not going to get it. But across the line he comes, still 6th place on debut. Not a bad performance there for Felix. At one point he was in the podium positions and he drove a great race. So very good stuff. Dervash with the 2nd career win in F2. One in Bahrain, one in Singapore. Very good. Seems to be an Asia special in F2. That was a great race to watch and a great race to commentate and a great race from everyone. So. Oh yeah, Dervash got pole, didn't he? So he gets the most points by himself. So a great race for Dervash. He wins. Got 27, 8 points to Felix on debut for ART. 10 points to Campos. Great race there. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching F2. We will see you later today for F1 and FPL.